Hello and welcome to a new planet in Reus2. This time I'm gonna play with the Pirate Queen, and I will take the Swamp Giant, the Ocean Giant and the Frost Giant with me, playing on Titanic difficulty, everything else on standard stuff. The Pirate Queen has settled in Shadowspot's port and has this nice big ocean next to her with a basic combination of a clownfish, a sea anemone and some agate. They already reach a pretty high level and fulfill the first city request, so I can settle another city. And I get the next quest from them, where they need 8 wealth and 5 population. Next to the Pirate Queen we have the Goddess settling in the Tiger biome with some simple combination of a rabbit, a toad and some mineral. She has also completed her first city quest, and we can prepare the last city for this first eon, or this first era? No, is it? Yeah, first era. Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. But I cannot yet place a savanna down, which is what I would like my first city to be, and therefore I will first focus a little bit more on the pirate village, maybe. The downside is that the queen will want to have more wealth than the pirate queen to do her city quest next time. So maybe it's better to first look for a tiger draft. And there we pick the fox, because it gives gold. And we can already place down the fox because we have enough biodiversity already. And this at least already gives 75 gold. Then just placing this down on top will increase the gold even more. And finish this first part, or the prologue for the first era. Now we can either try for the goddess to build a monument again, which is fine by me. She will need 2 element biotica, but I think I can do that. So let's pick that. And now I hope that I can immediately now I can already place the other biomes. That's good. So I can get a savanna biome down here. For the savanna I can then immediately go for a draft and take the spotted hyena to get the merchant who has settled here some gold. I can obviously not yet place down the spotted hyena, but we'll get to that soon. Just placing down an ochre and an amethyst, we already have a free biodiversity to place the first hyena, which also fulfills the city's request, so the first one at least. and gets them to 5 wealth. Which also, by the way, means that there's now 2 cities which have less wealth than, or less prosperity than the goddess, which is good for this construction site, because like that she has 10 wealth now. She just needs 3 more for this 2-star monument age. Unfortunately, there are not really any elements available. The only choice which we can place down is stone. So I will have to place down some stone in this city of the goddess, and I will go for 2 at least, because this will fulfill her this monument age requirement. But I think I would go for a 3rd one, because she has a project called Overseer, which gets a much higher bonus if I have 3 elements. So I would just take these 120 gold for free. And then I hope she will reach... Yes, she will reach 13 wealth. Nice. Now I don't care about the 3-star requirement. That's probably a bit too hard to achieve now. But this was already pretty good. So I have the bonus for the coming seasons, of coming eras they're called, sorry. At the moment I'm not sure I can easily do the city request for the pirate village, so instead I would again focus on the merchant village, because I think here I already have all I need to fulfill this. I would just place a mud pool over here. That should increase the bonus for this spotted hyena. And then I would like to have a white-backed vulture, because if it's next to an element and if I place a predator here, then it will also have a really nice bonus, and it gives me enough biodiversity to have the next predator here, because I can go double hyena like this, and that should be giving a huge bonus to gold. That should easily do it. So then we have like these 13 wealth on his city already, and yeah, I guess now I could look into the pirate village. I don't yet have 2-star drafts available, so ocean draft it is, and here I have to think about shortly. Yeah, okay, but I think as a pirate I want to go for the pearls. That's the most shiny, the most nicest thing. Probably what she would want. Also it gives gold. And it can profit from this nice mineral booster over here. So we'll just replace this with a sea crate and then put the pearls here. This will not be enough to give the population which I need for her city request, but maybe at least for the wealth. Yeah, that looks like it will be enough. Okay. So I get the 5 additional eons and 1 upgrade. That's pretty nice. Also draft a micro. And now I can either go for Merchant Age with mostly wealth focus. And I think that's good because kind of all of my cities want wealth. Get some free stuff here, which looks nice. So let's go for that. Because the goddess still needs to have more wealth than the pirate queen, I would first try to finish her quest. So I will take 1 draft for the tiger biome. And I see none of these choices gives any wealth. Do I care? I think I do, because I have the world trade era, so I need wealth. And now I actually have some options for wealth. So I could either go for this nightjar or for silver. And from those 2 options, I would prefer the nightjar because, yeah, first of all, it gives some mystery. So it gives those explorers here in the world something to look out for, something they want to see. Also, it has a synergy with the fox, which we already have, because it's animal based, at least partially it's an animal, and it synergizes with birds. It also gives some food, which is probably nice. I would go with it. I've upgraded this patch such that I can place down the nightjar and the new cloudberry on this patch. Then we'll make this patch here a tiger as well, such that they hopefully expand in this direction then soon. When I place down the Rowan over here. Yep, there's the border expander. And then to finish this up, I will replace the stone, which is over here, to have this bird, which will increase the bonus for our apex even higher. And I would place another predator next to it as well, because then it gets another 50% bonus from that. And I think that's fine. The stoat has also the bonus from being next to the crossbow, because it's a critter. So all in all, the fox has now the full bonus of having 6 animals. So this looks pretty nice. And it also completes the city quest of Ashgate, so for the goddess. So that's perfect. But we have 2 more cities to go. So now that this is done, I would like to go to the ocean. And so we have only 1 2-star option here, which is the octopus. Problem is it has no wealth, no gold. It gives some food though, and I can maybe get enough gold from what I already have. I mean, from the pearls. But I'm not really excited about the octopus, so I would rather like to see something else. Okay, so here we have 1 sea treasure. That's The most pirate thing I have available. We'll go for that. And now just have to see where I put that and how I get enough population with that pig. So let's say I'm using these deep ocean tiles to get a bit more fish going for some food. And then I would have enough biodiversity to go double pearls. Does this work? Because I'm losing the secret, so I think that's not really going to work. I need one more. So as I have enough fish, I will just place one kelp instead. And then I can go for double pearls. Or, yeah, it's fine. I could have also just placed the secret here, because there's still an empty spot. So I think I did a little mistake in the recording, but what I did here regarding the merchant town is to upgrade the hyena spot and replace them with just hyenas again. But this has a lot more wealth, of course, because we not only have the hyenas twice, the new ones have another 50% bonus on top. So with that, they were easily able to reach the 15 wealth which I needed for the merchant age. I hope everything else I have recorded. Yeah, let's see. But that's this part done, so I have like 3 more things which I can place down. I have this white rhino, which I will probably take for enhancing this area. I think I cannot build it completely, but I will already take it for now and just place down some stuff. So placing one more thing down, I've spent all of my eons. Question is nevertheless whether it makes sense to fulfill this merchant town now. Actually, it doesn't really make any difference. I can just as well do it in the next era. Taking a project now might just be a waste. So let's look at the last era. So these bonuses are all pretty nice. And now, yeah, we can go for the Age of Horror. So we want to make some nice discoveries. So maybe they're looking in the wrong places for it. Let's see. This is special with this Dark Offering stuff because I don't know yet what will have a Dark Offering. I'm not even sure whether this is fixed in the game, what stuff has Dark Offerings, or whether that's random each time you do Age of Horror. But yeah, I will take it. The Pirate Queen will be the one who needs to do this quest. So she needs 40 wealth, and then she needs... she will have this blood altar, that's the sacrifice altar, so that's something I know. So she will need something which she can sacrifice, and then overall we need a lot of wealth, so that should be fine. Everyone is very much into wealth, so that's good. And then 500 on the plant. Okay, nice. Let's do that. And there is the altar, so which doesn't do anything at the moment, but it will eventually. So let me check out the drafts available for the ocean. Oh, I can already see something will be a Dark Offering afterwards. Well, okay, in this situation, I actually wanted to set it up to use the surgeon fish with some reef combination and with mystery and stuff like that. But knowing that the great white shark will be a dark offering, and I know this is super important to get the blood going, I have to take it. And I've just upgraded this patch here to be level 3, such that I can place the Mahi Mahi over here. Should have then enough different ocean or in general biotica next to it for its bonus. For some neat food. And then the great white shark next to it, which profits from every fish that I have in this ocean. So that should be super strong. We already see that it gives like 825 gold. And then just like this, we have the 40 wealth, which we need for the first part of this era. And now the sacrifice altar should do something. And I'm not yet sure I understand what it does. Ah, okay, it was not yet updated. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, this needs a dark offering biotica. And it will look for the one with the highest food within borders and give you 10% of the food value as blood. So basically you need something with 200 food and then you're fine. But it gives an insane amount of gold on top for that, for free. So we're already getting to level 47, but we will have more. So as you can see, we get to 54. That's already super good. And even regarding population, we are not bad. We have already 23 out of 25 for the city request. So we have also one project available. I think interesting here is the lighthouse or the country club. The lighthouse at the moment would give like 1,000 total, and the country club is not as good at the moment. And we need food, so I think the lighthouse is the way to go. And this is enough to get 25 food, so the level 4 city request is done. So from this perspective, everything we really need is finished on her side. So I can completely focus on the other two cities and getting the 2-star Age of Horror. So after this part, which was comparably easy, thanks to the very good combination with this shark, I'm wondering what I want to do next. And I got these 2 expansions for the planet. And for that reason, I would like to have a 4th city actually. And I would be interested which options I get, and I have either the miner or the sage. And I think I would go with the sage here. And place a nice rainforest between this desert and the taiga. So after expanding it once, just expanding it again for 8 new tiles, and then turning everything into a rainforest. And then the sage will settle at the very right side of this biome, such that it only expands into the rainforest and nothing else will expand into it. In this case, actually before setting up anything for it, I would like to know what drafts we have available. I think the banana is for him the most useful thing to have. Some plants and food in general. And I've started now a little bit to set something up, but I realize that I could actually already pick the next draft such that I can plan a little bit easier how to set him up. Okay, I get now a lot of additional dark offerings. They are completely irrelevant for his city. He doesn't get any bonuses from it as far as I know. So it's only option Cayman, which is more gold focused, or Capybara, which is animal food focused. While both of it is not really good, I think the Capybara is a little bit better for him because it focuses purely on food. And I would upgrade this patch here. I know I'm wasting this bonus, but I think that's fine to set this up. I actually got lucky here and have a food booster on this slot. So that means the Capybara will go to that one. Can put the turtle over here. And the Capybara here. So as a result, we finished the first or the second city quest, if you want to see it like that. And now we need 20 population for the next level. But I'm relatively sure that I can get this quest done, so I will invest a third draft into the rainforest to see what else I can get. And I see already the tapir here. Yeah, okay. And this is interesting, gives a lot of food, but it's a little bit different. I mean, it needs a lot of plants. I will go with the tapir and upgrade this patch to have the tapir located next to the Capybara to give a little bit of a bonus to it. And I will rearrange a little bit, putting the rubber tree over here and next to it some bamboo. I know this will downgrade the Capybara for the moment, but we can restore the turtle over here. And then put the new tapir into place as well. The moment has 4 plants, but I can have 1 more plant easily with the banana. And if I put a taro over here, I have even more plants. And I think that should be enough to fulfill the level 2 quest. But now they need 60 population. And that's quite a lot. I also have this small micro which I can just place on the banana. Will not make a big difference, but I can use it anyway. And regarding the first project for this city. None of the options are really amazing. I don't have a very specialized setup. I can either go for the fruit because it gives a bit higher bonus, or for the farm because I already have more undergrowth. Now let's just take the farm. But so far I've spent very much resources into this Sage City and didn't gain all too much, just like a few population and some technology. And I still have to get the 16 additional wealth. So I think I will change my focus on one of the other cities. There would be the option to go with the goddess first. She needs to have more wealth than the merchant, which is gonna be difficult if I first go for the merchant, but it's also such a difficult quest. I need like 70 more prosperity. So I'm thinking I will maybe ignore this quest and look for the merchant town first. So one more Savannah draft it is. I know that I have the Rhino unlocked, but I already want to know what level 3 option I have. And there's actually some really interesting ones. And from those two options, I mean the Secretary Bird and the Titan Graveyard, which are the interesting ones for me at the moment, I'm leaning towards the Titan Graveyard. Actually, seems maybe a bit counterintuitive because it gives science, but it gives also a lot of mystery, and this in the end means a lot of gold for the merchant. And I already have the correct setup with the scavenger hyenas. So I will upgrade this patch here to store away all of this nice gold, and then make this one the Titan Graveyard. So I will actually use both of the newly unlocked minerals. So this one maybe over here, doesn't matter so far. And the Titan Graveyard on the other slot to get really a lot of biodiversity, such that I can still place 2 hyenas down maybe. So I want 1 hyena, or let's start on this side, 1 hyena over here, because it buffs also these vultures, and it of course buffs the Titan Graveyard a lot. And also buffs the vermiculite. And this is already enough for the first quest. And actually I missed it. I just already reached the 2 stars planet encounter like that. And it's still going. I'll still get like 1 more wealth here, so going to 41. So as you can see, the Titan Graveyard is really effective in this regards, especially with the buff from the Pirate Queen, which just means that it gives even more mystery. It's so powerful, and I can go and boost this even more by putting another hyena on the other side. Because they get, I mean, 3 scavenger tags. So each of them counts for the Titan Graveyard, which is really good. So now we're at 171 mystery. That's another 400 gold. so like a few more wealth. That's nice. And let's see, do we have any interesting upgrades here available? We have the trade post, which just cares about how much stuff gives gold. We have ocean and gems not really available, so trade post it is. And then what I also want to do is to fix here this area. So I want to have this completely a savanna, because that will be the area for the southern dune city. I know this will change the ocean a little bit, but that's no issue. Those two can also be in shallow waters. Now, before I continue with something else, I would again go back to the Sage City and choose the next project. And the only real useful thing is the mill. It doesn't give very much at the moment, but if I can get 2 more plants later on, then it will have a much nicer bonus. And then I think the next topic to focus on again is my most useful city, the ocean area from the Pirate Queen, because she can get the biggest bonuses, but I don't have a draft left anymore and can't easily fulfill the city requests, so I will instead just buy 1 more draft. I think I can spend population, because I don't need any of those 2 upgrades anymore. And then check for an ocean draft. So we have here a Titan fall in the depths, and we have a Christmas tree coral, which is about mystery. Yeah, unfortunately none of those synergize in any meaningful way with what I have already set up. I have a focus on fish, I have this really powerful white shark, yeah, and they don't synergize with it at all. They are minerals, they want more minerals or deep biotica or stuff like that. I will reroll here and hope I get something else. So we have the oil, or we have the surgeon fish, and maybe those are better options. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the surgeon fish is here the better option. It doesn't unlock very much other things which will be useful for me, but itself it has a nice synergy. It is a fish, so it boosts the shark. It cares about things having a reef tag, which a lot of things which I have already placed do. And it can be placed in shallow waters, which is fine. That's where I anyway have 3 spots. I will take that one. And I would upgrade this patch over here. And then they hopefully expand to it. Can they still expand? Yeah, they can. So with a nice surgeon fish over here. Let's see what we get from it. 100 mystery should also be pretty nice, and another 375 gold on top. That's of course all only on such high values because of the Pirate Queen. And now on the last spot, let's see, what do I want to put there? Yeah, I think due to the altar bonus which I have from this era, it is more beneficial for me to focus on the shark than on the surgeon fish. So I will just place down some more fish over here. And I will also replace the kelp with even more fish to profit as much as possible from this white shark. And I got more than 1000 additional gold just from that. So that should be some nice levels, so some pretty sweet wealth on top. But I'm still just reaching like 400. Oh, okay. I somehow also finished the merchant city requests, probably through a trade route. Can check that here, I think. Yeah. I assume so. This one maybe. Good, but that's great. So that's another 25 prosperity from this city request, and I got another draft charge. So I might be in a position where I can actually get the 500 prosperity. And now I don't want to forget about these micro charges, which I also have available. From all of the giant abilities, I think this one is the most useful for me at the moment, at least. And the random ones that I got are unfortunately just some commons. That's not so amazing. This one is tagged Predator, but I think I would need Scavenger for it to be really useful in the savannah. Yeah, okay, so there's not so much which I can do with that. This stuff here I can just place anywhere where there's fish around, so in this whole area, could go anywhere. And we have the krill, which, I mean, I might as well just place somewhere over here. And these bullfrogs, yeah, we'll also use eventually. I will take it again. Yeah, just not lucky with those ones. Just more commons. So I might just put the food bonus on the shark actually now, just to get the additional gold from the altar then. So might be the best thing in which I can do with that. I was hoping to get something really big, like you have these 100% bonuses and so on. That would be huge on the shark. But in this case, then just put the moss onto the shark. And this will mean there should be one more fish next to it. So just place N. Oh, there is already a fish. Okay, no, then it's even better. Then it's already completed. So at least get 84 food from that. Is pretty nice, and considering that I get 5 times that much gold on top, so it's like 400 gold, so it's like a few more points. But now I need something bigger, some bigger improvements, and yeah, I think I have biodiversity to spend in the taiga biome, so maybe I get a good draft there. Ooh, we have a Siberian taiga, platinum, strawberry. Let's see. The taiga is basically 3-star bioticas, so that's a bit difficult to place. I mean, in general, maybe not. I'm just wondering whether I can make use of the terraform charge to place a mountain somewhere and use it like that. Okay, it even makes the tiger more rugged, which was also nice. Maybe like this. Okay, I got a mineral booster over there. Don't think that's gonna be something I have a use for, but we would have we would just lose one thing when we upgrade this patch, for example. Okay, not sure whether this was really worth it, but my idea would be to upgrade this patch here and then do a little bit of rearrangement, and then I think that should be good actually. Okay, we get a big food booster up there. Is that gonna be useful? Well, the bear can profit from it. So I will take the Siberian tiger. And placing the bear up here. So really have to check here my eons. I will consume quite a lot for that. But the stellar eagle I think should go here. And then I should have enough for the tiger over here. Let's see how good it is already. It at least has like 5 herbivores, and I think that's the maximum which I can get. But at least I have like a 225% bonus for it. That's already pretty juicy. And now I can for sure boost this bear if I rearrange a little bit. So maybe to not make it too complicated, I'll just place the vole up here and exchange the position of those two things. So the cloudberry goes down here, and as a result I should be able to place a nightjar over there. I mean, is it actually even fine to just keep it like that? Maybe the nightjar is better than putting the... Oh no, it's not, because now I'm in the negatives. So I'm sure I need this cloudberry. Yes, that's much better. Okay. So, I mean, this was all nice and good. But is it really good enough? I mean, at least I have 476, so I mean, I need another 25. I mean, on her side, just doing the quest without the bonus would already be enough. She could go into this option actually for another 250 gold for selling the fur. That would be a good thing. Then we have like another 2 levels. And interesting, she even has more wealth than the merchant now. Not sure why he had for some time so much more wealth that he could fulfill the city request. Or was it just 50 which he needed? Not sure anymore, but doesn't matter at the moment. Question is just, with the 18 eons left and of course the shop available, what do I want to invest into? Yeah, and considering my options, I think the biome with the most biodiversity free at the moment would be the taiga again. So I can just get another draft charge and draft taiga again. And those are only 2 stars. I think that's not gonna be good enough at the moment. So reroll is definitely required. So we have a strawberry here, and it wants to be next to a lot of animals. And it boosts all undergrowth. Maybe that's actually good. If there is savanna or forest adjacent, I think I didn't build it like that. Yeah, so I'm actually pretty convinced that the strawberry will be a good fit for it. I mean, for my biome, I have a lot of animals already, which I can group around it, and it gives quite a lot of food, so that should be good. And I have already the mountain that I can really arrange it around, so that seems to be very promising. So I want to place it here. So that means I have to upgrade this patch, and obviously I need a few eons for replacing all of that stuff over here, but I think that should overall be fine. Okay, I get a nice mineral booster, but that's not gonna be useful. Let's just focus on what we really have. So how about the arrangement? Yeah, I mean, it's relatively straightforward because every adjacent spot has to be an animal. Just a question how to maximize the bonuses for the neighbors. So I think this spot here should be a crossbill because that's a bird and will boost the nightjar. Then we will put a goose anywhere here, doesn't really matter. And now we have to place 2 more animals. So let's say this caribou down here, and something has to go over there. Yeah, and then 1 more animal down here. But the problem will be that I don't have enough biodiversity. So I actually have to place something on the outside as well, just to get the bio. And this means I can already shop for more eons, just to be able to place everything down. And that is enough to get the strawberry down. And it has the animal circle, so the full 600 food. And it will also boost everything else a little bit. So let's see. That's 1,200 food just for this city. That seems really, really good. So I'm getting close. 397, 398. Sorry, 400 of course. 99. And 500. Era completed. And she also completed her city request. So that's another 25 prosperity. And I still have much more stuff which I can spend in the shop. And on top of that, there is also 1 project to choose. And look at these options here. We have the luxury shop, which gives half the gold of all animals in her borders. So in this case, it's 2,870. And also the country club would be pretty nice, which just looks at the highest animal, highest amount of gold in animals within borders. And that's this tiger, so this has also more than 2,000, but the luxury shop is even better, so let's take that one. And I'm basically doing this just for fun now. Obviously the goal is already fulfilled, but let's see how far we can go. So that gets the city to casual 80 wealth. So that's also pretty nice. 548 prosperity. Yeah, what else? So we have also some charges here which we can place. Some 1 and 2 star biotica boosts. Well, that's not gonna do very much. I will just place that somewhere. So I've placed those, and I think the drone beetle might actually be a little bit worth it on the Siberian tiger because of the 225% on top. So I guess like 60 gold. Yeah, okay. But what I'm most interested in now would be to see another rainforest draft. Because maybe I can get the rainforest also to be good in some way. At the moment it's not really. Cobalt, yeah, I mean it doesn't synergize with anything there, and the others are just 1 star. So let's see, reroll. Also no 3 star. What's that? So at least we have now 2 3 stars available, but this is just about science, and this is about flowers. I guess we don't get anything really good. Yeah, well then I will just take this flower here and do a little bit of upgrades with it. So going to the shop. I would actually like to play a little bit around with the terraform charges. I know the mountain, but I never really used the other ones, and I have so much spare gold that I can definitely do that. I'm also gonna take a bit more of those eons. Not sure, maybe micros could be nice, but apart from that, just gonna invest into the Eon limit. Let's do it like that for now. Okay, one of these other natural features which you can get is this creek. Now, I hope I understand it correctly. So if I place it now on this patch, I think the other 2 patches next to it will get the bonus. So let's try that. Oh, no, okay. I did not understand that correctly. I think it's probably on its own patch because it's just separating this. So it's basically boosting this 1 patch, I guess. Okay. So in this case, I guess I want to upgrade it then. And the food booster will not make a big difference, but this could get some food. So I will place it there later on, but for the moment I have to start with this tree. So which also upgrades the top here, of course. Then for this tree to have its bonus, it needs to be next to a monkey, so, or a bird, but I don't have a bird here, so place the monkey there. Then I have enough for the 3 star. And just to double check, yes, the creek flow bonus is on this tile only. Yeah, okay, but that's fine. I understand how it's used then. So the monkey has a bonus as well, that's nice. And now I have to place 2 more plants here for getting the full bonus. But whatever this is, it's not gonna be strong enough to get this quest done. So I might instead first look for a few micro charges and see if I get any good things from that one. Yeah, and those signature ones, they all, none of them really makes a big difference. Okay, now, ooh, I got termites. They're good for minerals. Do I have some really good minerals? Well, kinda. I mean, I have this Titan graveyard, but this is mostly great because of the mystery, and that's the only thing where I don't profit from the termites. Termites can be really, really good on some other stuff, but with what I have as minerals, they're kind of meh. I mean, still would place them on this, but maybe I get something even better. Let's see, maybe you get something good. Nope, not at all. Yeah, okay, but now I think they get a bit too expensive, so I would rather have something else, like another draft. Yeah, good. But, maybe I can still get them. Yeah, rainforest maybe still. No, should not have taken rainforest. I don't get any 3 stars here. Maybe this tree. Yeah, then at least it's another tree. Okay, I think there's nothing special happening anymore, so just gonna place this down. Use the Brazil wood here. It's a gold booster. Unfortunately also not good for it. Which distinct adjacent animal, so let's put you down here. And then I need one more plant, let's say this one. But, I mean, I can clearly see that this combination was not really great. He's still far away from getting his quest done. Okay, I could of course take the project, which makes sense. Having a cafe. Yeah, okay, that's the best one. Should make use of that. He has way too much science with this setup, which is also because of the flower and this. I mean, it's a lot of these plants are focused on science. But at least he got quite a bit closer with the 51 food. And yeah, okay, we're already at 600 now, so that looks pretty good. I think I will at least use the termites over here. And I've seen also that there is one other interesting expansion. Which one was it? This one here, the sanctuary. So let's upgrade this to be a sanctuary. Okay, that's how it looks like. And now if I place the termites here, they should trigger twice, which could be insane on some bonuses. Here it will be, yeah, it will not be completely insane, but it's fine. I should also pick some upgrades here, of course. So maybe the market. So let's just see that I understand correctly. Yes, they have now double termites, which is like 200% bonus. On some other stuff that would be really, really good. Here now it's, yeah, it's nothing special. Yes, okay. And now I have a lot more micros which I could look for good places for, but I think I will not do that. Yeah, so I think that's fine. I still have a few more things which I could do, but this was finished all nicely, so I will finish that here. And let it consume this planet. Okay, let's see the rewards. Ooh, a new monkey for the, I think it was for the rainforest. And a lion, cool. And we have an elephant. That looks also nice. Cool. Yeah, that's it done. So that was the Age of Horror. Then, yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching and have a very nice day. Goodbye.